Oh, hi everyone. It's Nina from Raffaello Soul Sessions here. How are we doing? Um, it's cold and I'm eating a bowl of porridge. So please excuse my the mukbang. They call it mukbang when you're eating. I hope I'm not making too many eating noises or slurping noises, but I'm cold and I really want to eat some porridge. I also really want to make this video. So here we go. Mm, it's a pretty intense time. I think this year is probably going to be one of the most intense we go through, or the most intense we've been through. And we got through 2020, so we can get through this. People are dealing with very intense experiences in their day-to-day lives. They're experiencing ancestral stuff. There's so much ancestral stuff coming up. There's so much family stuff coming up. And being triggered and being brought to the surface. These layers of ancestral struggle are coming up to be seen, to be felt, to be transmuted, to be let go of. It's happening everywhere you look. Um, the other thing that is so prominent right now is loss. People are leaving this planet at rapid rates. Um, and people are feeling the loss and the grief to yeah, it's it is a lot for people to cope with. Mm. And the grief as well, the how to navigate the grief, how to come to a place of acceptance, which can be a very, very hard thing to do, especially when you've lost people that you're close to. Um, it's an intense time. Um, the sessions that I have been facilitating lately have been beautiful and very, very profound. Um, hosted one recently, I think. Was it last week, week before? Um, but yes, there are mass awakenings happening everywhere as well. People are waking up in droves and they're not sure what to do with their awakening. Some people are so new to it, they don't even know what awakening is. Thankfully, we have the internet. People can find this information. The message that I've been getting loud and clear has been that people are needing, can we focus? People are needing the basic information regarding awakening, regarding spiritual information, even though the basics are out there. It's like we're needing another push of it because just as there is as many people leaving this earth, there are as many people waking up. Um, yeah, it's a really, really, really big time. I have a few things happening with my work. I had very recently been asked to create a bespoke meditation for someone, and I just facilitated that meditation not that long ago, like half an hour ago. So, um, that got me thinking about having that as more of a service. I'm going to have another mouthful of porridge before it gets cold. Um, so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to start doing, excuse me, bespoke meditations for people. I think it's for many reasons. I think people are starting to learn about meditation and wanting to learn a bit more, or people have lost their practice and they're not sure how to get back there. The lady I was working with today, used to meditate a lot. She used to have very kind of outer body experiences, kind of astral experiences. But her life and her experience sort of made her close off a bit, shut down a bit to it. She's just recently gone through a very powerful awakening, and she would like to regain that practice and develop it a bit more. Um, and yeah, I've realized that guided meditation is quite it's a basic thing to people who've been on this path for a long time, but I think there is a need for it, um, especially those who are just waking up or going through big adjustments in their life and needing to find that space of sanctuary inside, um, to meet themselves from that inner space. It's such an important thing to learn how to do, and it it can be just so helpful having somebody guiding you through that process and help giving you the tools that you can start to incorporate into your own practice as well. Yeah, it can be really helpful. So that's a new service. Um, I have the information about those up on my social media, I think. But I'll be putting that up on my website very soon. So if you want to have a guided meditation with me, you can reach out. I'm more than happy to do that. Um, the other thing that I have been called to do lately, gonna have some more porridge. Stick with me. Um, the other thing that I've been guided to do is work more locally with people. And I have been. A lot of my clients lately have been local, which is lovely. I really do love that. And I love that I can share this work with people in my area. I've said that before. And I'm really getting a push to build more of a sense of community, not just for myself, but for Marnie as well. Um, and so I'd been sort of pushed out of my comfort zone because I'm very comfortable here behind my computer screen, in front of my computer screen, clicking a button, hello and goodbye. It's a very comfortable place to be, but yeah, my team have very much said, like, this is the year of getting out of your comfort zone and expanding your reach. And I think that's acceptable for for everyone. I think everybody is being pushed out of their comfort zone. I think collectively we are being pushed out of our comfort zone, um, so that we can reach the fullness of our potential and what we're here to do. And in a recent session that I had for myself, the message was clear that I needed to step more into my local reach because there's new people that um, can receive my help and my work. So yeah, that's something I'm doing. I'm doing a past life group regression and sort of meet your spirit type guide type regression on the 21st of March here in Peebles at Silver Tree Studios. I'm just about to head out to um, go and speak to the ladies that run it and get it all set up. So I'm excited. And I'll be doing one in April as well. So if you are local and you're watching this and you quite fancy having a wee delve into the old past life regression, meet spirit guides type work, then I would love to guide you through that process. What other information do I need to share with you? Oh, I decided to set up, controversial, but I decided to set up a GoFundMe for my daughter Marnie. And if you've been following me for a while, you'll know my story, you'll know Marnie's story, you'll know our journey into quantum healing. Um, Marnie has been going to therapy for around 2 years. She has been doing so well in this holistic therapy, but unfortunately, it's got more expensive and it's got a little bit too expensive for me to be able to give her the volume of therapy that I would like to give her at the price point that it's at. Also, her dental care, her dental issues stem from pregnancy, birth, that kind of thing. Um, the trauma of all of that. Um, and her dental care, her dentist is up and open. So he's a holistic dentist. He's amazing. I would like to be able to see him more for Marnie, but I've just not been able to get up there. Um, Obviously, it's like travel and accommodation and all of that stuff. The other intention behind it is because Marnie wants to sing. She has such an amazing raw natural talent for music, all kinds of music. I think she could be a multi-instrumentalist, but she has this gift of singing and performing, and I really want to get her some singing lessons. But I don't want to start until I know that I can afford to keep giving that to her. Um, so I've set up this GoFundMe page to help Marnie out. She's been through so much in her short time on Earth, and I I just feel she deserves this chance to be able to heal and flourish and do something that she really loves and live out her childhood. Um, because a lot of the time my resources are just going to her therapy. Um, and it's like she's missing out on like extra activities and things that feel she could really benefit from. So that's been a struggle for me lately. So I decided that it would be a good idea to set up this GoFundMe to see if we can get some momentum and some funds so that Marnie can access the therapy and the activities that she needs. Um, so yeah, that's what I've done, and I'm so grateful to everybody who has donated to it already. And yeah, I'm excited for her. I'm excited to be able to give her more of a chance to work on through her challenges that her birth has left her with. Um, so that's what I've done. I'll leave the link to the GoFundMe and you can read it. And if you're not familiar with Marnie's story, then it can maybe catch you up with what she went through, and what we all went through as well, when she came into the world. But she's an amazing girl. I made a bit of a mistake this morning. Next week is World Book Week. I thought it was this week. So she went to school in her pajamas this morning and she was the only child. I feel horrible. I feel like a horrible person. Um, they have like extra clothes at school, so she was able to get changed. She wasn't just in her pajamas all day. Um, but I felt really bad when the school phoned and told me that this morning. Oh, bless her. Um, but yeah, I'll link the information to that. And also, it's not just like asking for charity or asking for handouts. I am actually willing to exchange my services in order for um, to receive the donations. Um, so that's something I'm willing to do. And if you would like to have a session and know that your money is going towards something so important for my daughter, then that's available also. So just to let you know, I am willing to exchange for services for that. Um, I think that's it for now. I think that's everything that's I've got to share. There was a message actually. I'm going to share this with you because I feel like that's important. Um, there was a message that came through my last session. It was a really beautiful session. A gorgeous client. She was somebody that I had a consultation with her back in October when I was on my honeymoon actually. And um we had an instant connection. It was one of those like quick consultations where the energy was really buzzing and we were both getting the goosebumps and the chills, and it was feeling really really aligned for us to work together. But she knew and I knew that she had to generate the funds to be able to book a session for herself. Well, we had her session just last Saturday, and it was so powerful. Um, yeah, she had an amazing experience, and it took her a little minute or two to come back from it, but I'd spent a bit of time with her afterwards to make sure that she was really grounding and just able to really integrate what she had experienced and what she'd learned. It was a beautiful session, but there was a little bit at the end where she she was speaking about auras. She was saying, well, her higher self was saying that we all emanate a color, an aura, a ripple that sends out an energy all around us. And it's like a mandala. And through that energy, we emanate vibrations. And through that network of vibrations, we can create a new frequency, a new earth, a new world. Um, and when we change and shift our vibration, we complete the prophecy of the true rainbow tribe. And I know the rainbow has been hijacked in recent years. I'll not go into that too much, but um, there is this rainbow prophecy and the rainbow tribe, and I just find that really, really beautiful and sweet. And her higher self didn't stop there. I'm going to have another mouthful of porridge. Hang on. I'm so Scottish. Yes, we do eat porridge. I actually like it. So, um, she went on and started giving me a message for myself. And the message was that I needed to rest a lot. That's another message that's been coming through massively every session. Rest. Everybody needs to rest. We all need to rest. Um, I needed to rest. I needed to watch my headaches, and headaches is something that I get. I get ocular migraines, and I also get like when my hormones shift, kind of halfway through my cycle, I get like menstrual migraines, and they're quite intense. So she said, "Watch your headaches." And I was like, "Oh, okay." This is the higher self. Like, watch your headaches. It's like, okay, like put peppermint oil in your tea. So I've been doing that, and actually, it's really, really been helping. Just a few drops of peppermint oil. Um, and I also asked her higher self why we had been called to work together. What was the reason her and I needed to work together? And her higher self said, angel door. It kind of, she smiled and she went, angel door. And I was like, well, can you like elaborate? Can you tell us more about that? And she said, you were her angel once. You helped her through the doorway into the portal that led to the next elevation of her life path or of her soul's experience or something like that. You did that for her before as her angel, and now you're doing it again. And then they went on to say about the peppermint tea and the headaches. And it was just so sweet and such a beautiful exchange of um, connection and care and that we do look after each other. And even though I'm giving a service, like I feel like my clients take care of me too. And it's just a really beautiful exchange. It's hard to put into words, but I think if you're a practitioner, you probably know what I mean. Um, but it's a lovely thing. And yeah, I just wanted to share that. I hope you all have a beautiful week and whatever you're going through. I hope you are able to feel supported and feel all of it in the way that it needs to be felt, because I think that's important right now. I love you all so much. If you want to work with me, all of my details are below for quantum healing sessions, for meditations, for intuitive sessions, for mentorships, whatever it is you feel called to reach out and we'll get you set up. Okay. Thank you so much. Mwah. Take care. Bye.